I don't have a lot of respect for Vince McMahon. He's brought to people what they love to see, and that's great, and so people will love him for that. But knowing him on the inside, I continue to fall in love with the business rather than a person who might be responsible for monopolizing it. So I don't have a whole lot of respect for him. I never did.
What was your opinion of Paul Heyman back in the day?
I love this guy because this guy's for business, and he gave me the chance in ECW. I love this guy. He's good, and respect for Paulie.
So this is a business where you a man, but you pretend to be a boy. To allow somebody like Vince McMahon or whoever is paying you, you can't say nothing against them or their company.
Paul, on the other hand, chose to have an affair with Vince's daughter, and it wreaked havoc on my life for a year. I was with the company and didn't know, and suspected, but even in real life, you hear people going through this. Well, when it's your job, and your home and your profession, your money, your everything, all I could do was trust, and that trust was broken when I eventually found out. And I was let go from the company. To me, Stephanie was a woman who was coming into the company in an executive position, who had a chance to really be a role model in this business. And I think that was probably the worst thing that could have happened as a demonstration to both men and women to join the company and have one of their highest commodities be let go due to a personal situation that is inappropriate.
I was riding towards the hospital. Last face I see was my mother's face. And when I woke up, she told me I was dead for 3 minutes.
Something like in your mind, maybe, to say, with the mask, you're the same guy, but you feel different. When you look the mask, you look like when you have kids, you lose the kids. For me, because I'm always with the mask.
What's it like working with TNA? How's the locker room there, and how's it feel to be a wrestler and an announcer for them?
The locker room's very relaxed. There's not that much politics. I just think that they're not doing good business. They're like WWF. If they like you, you can do no wrong. If they don't like you, you can do no right. And they're picking a lot of people that shouldn't be in positions that they're in just because they like them or they're favorites of theirs, and business isn't being done in either company.
But it's really easy to get addicted to drugs in the wrestling business because everybody's basically full of shit.
The drug use or the pill popping, stuff like that, to what extreme has it gone to? Is it getting more under control, or is it getting more and more out of hand?
I don't know. No comment. Where's this going? Are there drugs in this business? Yeah. I don't mean prescription drugs, prescribed drugs. I'm talking about cocaine and marijuana and crack and acid and uppers and downers and in between. It's all in this business. All right? And the majority of the cats in the business, they do something. They just won't admit it.
As far as the drugs and all that, I've never personally seen them any myself.
Is it in WWE? Yeah. Was it in ECW? Yeah. WCW? Yeah. Puerto Rico and Japan? Yeah. But they don't want nobody to know. Have I ever done them? I done probably done everything I goddamn mentioned.
There's nothing wrong at all with using drugs, I think. And, I spent the better part of my youth being creative thanks to drugs.
I mean, if someone has to do steroids, because maybe they have back problems or, whatever the case may be, if it gets their job done and it, that's my biggest thing.
Pain pills is a big one. Pain pills and sleeping pills.
And it's a very, very disturbing problem to me in this industry.
This is when won the world title, but you have to know what it says under it. It says, and finally, I want to thank all the skeptics who said I would never or could never, because nothing or nobody could have motivated me more.
Politics, people that, I like this guy, he's got a good look, let's put him here. I don't like this guy because I don't get along with him. Even though the people love him, I don't like him. Why don't you let the people decide who they like? It makes your job a lot easier. That's exactly what I'm talking about. RVD and Booker T don't get bigger pushes because somebody doesn't like them. And the people, they're feeling them.
What are the politics like in wrestling, and who are the politicians in the WWE?
Everybody. The politics between the boys, the office, the writers, everything.
And why can't people just like put their differences aside and just go for?
You're asking me why? I can't answer that. You know, why? Why will drive you crazy if you think about it long enough?
If you're not in WWF or TNA, where else can you be? No American is making money in Mexico. You know, no Americans making money in Puerto Rico. Some Americans are making money in Japan, but a lot of people don't want to go to Japan. So right now it's at an all-time low. And unless they start playing politics and games and get back to business, we're going to stay in the predicament we're in. You can't keep waiting for another rock to come along and save the business.
Thank you, and sorry for my English. That's it. Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Love you.